with junior from UNCW Seahawks, Kosta. Kosta, first of all, thank you for joining us today on
No
CAA
problem.
First Look. And first, tell us how you got interested in tennis in the first place.
I was about 6-year-old, and I went for a camp just for fun, and it was just next to my house, and I just fell in love with it straight away. Just asked my parents to sign me for a group, and since I was 6, I've just been playing tennis.
When you started playing, was the dream or the goal ever to come to the United States and play at the collegiate level?
Yeah, that was pretty much the main goal. I thought I'd try myself and do my best and try myself in the ATP tournaments. And if it goes well, I'll go pro. But if it doesn't, I'll definitely. That was my ultimate goal, to go to collegiate level tennis. I think it's great.
How were you recruited by UNCW?
It was a long process. Actually, one of my friends he lived with me in a tennis academy in Israel, and he was my roommate for a year and a half. Ilya Zametsov. I knew him. He was a rising junior here, and I've never been to America before, so I actually had to talk to him a lot, just to get a feel how things go. And he explained me a lot about college tennis. I talked a lot to Coach May Dubois, and I liked what he was telling me, about the program, about the school, location of it, and I just got really interested in it, and I enjoy it a lot.
What was the transition like at first, coming from Israel, learning, the American culture, the language, just everything?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty smooth, I'd say. I'd say people are not much different. I didn't have that big of a cultural shock coming here. I knew English. I was still learning. I still couldn't understand a lot of stuff, but I think I picked up on it pretty fast. And just because time goes by so fast, because I just enjoy it, and it just was great.
In Israel, you were saying you have to serve in the military. Talk about your time serving in the military in Israel and what you learned from that time.
Yeah, I had to spend 2 years in the military. Everyone has to go. When you're 18, you're being drafted. Definitely learned a lot of discipline and listening to instructions, no spacing out. I think I benefited a lot from that experience. It didn't do well to my tennis. It actually hurt my tennis a lot because I couldn't practice as much as I should have. I couldn't play any tournaments because of NCAA. But I definitely learned something from my life that will carry on with me.
Now you also have a sibling that goes to UNCW,
She does.
Sophomore, Olga, that plays tennis as well. I'm sure you played a big part of her coming here to UNCW. What is it like having her here?
Yes, I'm glad to have a part of my family just next to me. She lives in a dorm next to me, and we go for lunches together or dinners. And it's just nice when you're so far away from home, just to have your sibling next to you. If I need any help or if she needs any help, we always help each other out. So I think it's great. I love her a lot, so it's great.
What were you able to tell her to kind of convince her to come to UNCW to play tennis?
I told her there's a beach 5 minutes away from the campus.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew all the girls on the team are very nice. Coach Garrity is a really good coach, and I just thought that she would have a lot of good times there, academically and her enjoyment time. I would say it's a great place to be, and I definitely wanted her to be there.
Who's more competitive, you or her?
It's hard to say. We both get into it pretty hard, so I'd say we both are competitive.
If she is here right now, what would she say? Who would win on one-on-one matchup?
Oh, she would definitely say it would be her, and it's true.
Well, Kosta, thank you so much for joining us on CAA First Look, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
Thanks for inviting me.
If you want to learn more about Kosta or any of our CAA student athletes, log on to wearethecaa.com.